Good morning. We made it. It feels a little bit like just barely. Welcome to Monday morning, but we made it. A little bit late. So if you're catching this on the replay, I totally get it. It's been one of those mornings. Open the window a bit today. I don't think it's going to be 3,000 degrees, but interestingly smoky. We've definitely had a change in our air quality in this neck of the woods. So just sending out thoughts and just for everybody who is currently fighting fires, wherever that may be, throughout a lot of British Columbia, throughout just south of the border for us, anywhere else, just sending good vibes to everybody who is a part of the crews that are helping to keep everybody safe. These are big jobs, and in the heat that we've had, I can't even imagine. So kudos to all of you for that. So thank you. I'm going to give people another 30 seconds or so to join us for this morning. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, Cheryl. How's the smoke today? Yeah, it's pretty big here. I heard that they had to cancel the rodeo or something yesterday. I don't know if it was rodeo and Chuck's or both or what. I wasn't in town, I'm not sure, but because of the smoke yesterday. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Jody Crawford. I'm going to talk about you in a moment. Good morning, Kath. There's about 500 fires around Alberta. Yeah, and there's multiple, like probably the same amount in BC also. Good morning, Corey. Cheryl says the races. Yeah, they had to cancel the chuck wagon races yesterday in High River because of that air quality. Pam, good morning. So kind of crazy. Jody Crawford, if you're still here, I would love you to post in the comments, if you would, the name of. So Jody and another guy named Mark are from a business in Okotoks called Studio Me, and they are responsible, good morning, Maria, for really cool scooters that you can rent in Okotoks. Now, I don't know all of the details, Jode, so pardon my ignorance, but I would love you to post in the comments the name or a link or something. I know it's with Bird Scooter. Oh, yeah, see, I even got that right. Bird Scooter. And I'm going to share some pictures on here. I shared some on my other social media, but I want to share the pictures of the actual scooters. So what's really fun is they're, I don't know, are they electric? That would be what you call it. They're not the scooter like my son has, where it's powered by him. They're powered, and they were so much fun. And they were a part of, we did a birthday party on the weekend for a friend of mine. And what I love about Tamara, Jody says, yeah. What I love about Tamara is when she plans a birthday party for herself, she doesn't make it about her. She makes it about an opportunity where she can bring joy to other people. Now, Tamara, you met back in June. She was a part of our Fun Friday Pride Month conversations, and is just one of the most kind, most radiant people you will ever meet. And so she planned this birthday party for herself, but to bring joy to her community. Jody says the scooters can go 20 kilometers for an hour for 20, I'm going to say for $20. Does that make sense? 20K for $20? Is that what that's supposed to say? Regardless, they were so much fun. They were so much fun. Can you bring them to High River, Jody? We need to talk. I have an idea. Anyway, so Tamara plans this party where we can come and celebrate that, but also an opportunity where we could bring joy to the community and also help a lot of local business. So she planned an inflatable pub crawl. So yes, I showed you a picture of it a little bit in coffee chat on Friday. We all wore inflatable costumes and went around the town of Okotoks. We had a bit of a scavenger hunt. We went to several businesses, so places to go. If you haven't yet visited in Okotoks, 94 Take the Cake is probably the coolest. Okay, Jody says, no, the speed is 20 kilometers per hour. The distance is 20 kilometers. Gotcha. I'm new to the scooter world. and it's all app done. So you can like scan it, get on it. It's 35 cents a minute. It's amazing. It's amazing. So anyway, 94 Take the Cake is probably one of the coolest coffee shops I've ever been in. It is so much fun. We also went over to the George, which is an incredible pub. We went to Hubtown Brewing. We made some of the crew made a quick pit stop at Duke. Am I missing anywhere, Jode? Where else do we go? It's like such a blur. But I think the fun part is like half of the crawl was on scooter at the beginning before people had had too much to drink, safety first. And then the second half, we did a lot of walking. I'm not going to lie, for a pub crawl, I probably walked more than I have in a really long time. Anyway, I think this would be a ridiculously fun thing to bring to a community near you. So if you want to know the details, please let me know. Maybe it's something you would like to bring to a community near you. And I would really like to bring this idea to High River. I think it would be really fun. I don't know if we could get the scooters brought here for a day. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to plant that seed with you, Jody, that maybe we can connect on that. And it was fun. And so part of the scavenger hunt that was a part is everybody got broke up into teams of people because there was so many of us. And then we had to go around different places in town and do different things. So one of the challenges, for example, is we had to do that like Abbey Road, that famous Abbey Road shot from the Beatles across the Pride sidewalk in downtown Okotoks, which is really fun. We had to do an interpretive sort of photo at this statue by the Okotoks Library. We all went over the big pedestrian bridge in Okotoks all together. And there was this great video of us coming across the bridge. And it was just so much fun. I think what the coolest thing that a lot of us were talking about afterwards is just the joy that we saw on other people's faces while we were cruising through the community. So people were honking and waving and taking photos and pictures, and they were surprised at seeing this crazy group of us dressed so ridiculously, breezing through town. And I think that was one of the big things. It was one of Tamara's goals for sure from that, was to bring joy to other people. She had said from the get-go, how can we bring the most amount of joy to this community? And then in turn, support some of the businesses that were affected by COVID. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was so ridiculously fun. And so Joni says, I love the idea of a scavenger hunt in High River for the day. Yeah, I know. We need to do this kind of in High River. I'm thinking this is an August event, Jode. So we are going to connect on that. We'll get Tamara to help us with Darlene. It sounds like you had a blast. It was seriously some of the most fun. And I think what was really cool is the group of people, we had the common denominator of the birthday girl, but not everybody knew everybody. But I think once you don an inflatable costume and come together for a common goal of joy, you instantly make new friends. Like so incredibly so. You know, probably more than half of the people in this group, but left with, 30 new friends. And it was so much fun. So thank you to like Jody and Mark for sure helping with that. Thank you, Tamara, for building on. I think we were around having a bevy one night and we're like, what could we do that'd be fun? And I was like, I think we need to do something in inflatables because I've always just thought they were a hoot. What was nice, I think most of us had the same ideas, because a lot of those inflatables, they're like full suits that your head's inside. But it was 30 degrees on Saturday night. So most of us had like the half where they're kind of like inflatable pants that you put on. And that's really how we all, except the guy who wore the koala bear outfit. He really gave us all and had the most amount of it for sure. So fun. Anyway, I wanted to share. So no unnecessary oops, Jody? No, I didn't crash. I didn't anything. It was so fun. So fun. Okay, so stay tuned. Something like this is going to happen in High River. I'm so pumped about it. Sarah and the baby. Right, Jody. Big baby costume. Oh my gosh. I'm going to post some pictures on this page for you so you can check it out. But really fun. Motivated on this Monday, on this motivation to bring an event of joy to my community. So if you're in High River and you want to be a part of this, you let me know. If you're in a different community but would love some details on how you could do it where you are, please let me know. Let's plan a joy event for August for our communities. What I think has been really nice in our community with, I know I've seen a lot of people posting and that looked like the stands were packed at the Chuck Wagons in High River on the weekend. So I think that is really cool. Stampede has officially ended for those who were taking part of Stampede. I heard that attendance was cut in half this year. Not surprising. I think a lot of people just really didn't feel ready for something like that. But, oh, you seeing this, Jode? We need one for Strathmore too. We're going to do it in High River. We're gonna start a movement of bringing joy to communities. Like, it's just so much fun. What else? What did you do this weekend? What did you get up to? I mean, it's hard like to compete with an inflatable pub crawl. I feel you. Something I had never done before. I was so excited to have the opportunity to do it because it was so fun. But what did you get up to? I think there's lots of cool things going on. People are starting to feel a little bit like they can come out of their shells and do some of these things. And there's still ways, I 100% believe, to do it in ways where you feel safe, ways where you feel like you're protected, and ways where you can do it smartly. That's still the case, and I think will be for a very long time for all of us. So there you go. Darlene says, the park was packed yesterday for Over the Moon. Oh my God, I love those too. I'm sad I was out of town, so I didn't get to see them. But I am so glad the park was packed for them. And we've had some packed parks, it's kind of hard to say, for music over the last few weekends. So that's pretty cool. Shay, I chased cows and smoked a brisket. Yeah, I need to pick dates, my friend, to come and see you guys. And then we can smoke other fun things. I'm meaning meat, just to clarify. My cousin is exceptional with the smoker, and we need to come up for a few days and have a little vacay. I hear Auntie has a new hammock for me, so I'm into it. Ooh, Helen bought a horse on the weekend. Yes. You're going to need to post a picture. I know you've got about 1,000 under there. Cheryl worked the beer gardens. She was hard at work. I bet that was a busy gig for you on the weekend. That's pretty fun. What else? What else did everybody get up to for the weekend? What are you looking forward to this week? So Jody says, on Sunday, I volunteered for a personal growth seminar, listened to stories of how impactful the class was for people and the action steps they're going to take to make change in their lives. Oh my gosh, I love this. I would love to hear more about that, Jode. Maybe we're going to have you and Mark on the show and we can talk about your scooters and give you a little exposure through there. I think it was cool. Packed at a ball tournament. Ooh. Yeah, we're missing those kinds of things in our lives too, aren't we? I love it. Tomorrow morning, we get to have a guest join us for Tuesday. It's not a TikTok Tuesday. It's just going to be a Taco Tuesday. And I'm really excited. My friend Vic is going to be joining us on the show tomorrow morning. It happens to be one of my favorite days tomorrow. If you haven't guessed, yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. And I told Vic he's got to show up big if he's going to be the guest on my birthday. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like for him and what he's going to bring to the table. But I hope you will celebrate my birthday tomorrow morning with Vic. And here he runs something called the Mental Wealth Campaign. and focuses a lot on mental health initiatives and your mental wellness. That's why he calls it mental wealth. And he's just honestly the coolest guy. Fauna and I had him on our podcast a couple of months ago, and we loved talking to him. So he's going to be a great addition to our week tomorrow, and I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Cheryl says the Canettes are going to have a new raffle duck race September 18th. I love this idea. I've seen it executed many times with the promoters in Nanton each year, and it's so much fun. So when can we buy the ducks? Can we do that already? Or when do they go on sale, Kelly? Because this is so much fun. If you need like a duck race announcer, you let me know. Darlene says she went to the Chucks on Friday. Beer Gardens was great. Went to the baseball game in Okotoks. Yes. Pancake breakfast. It is great to be doing things. How does that feel? It's great to be doing things. Jody says he's clever and fun. Vic is a riot. I've never actually met him in person. We've only met by doing the podcast before, but he's been on my list of people to meet in person one of these days. Okay, ducks for the Canettes go on sale as of today. Check Facebook. Kel, if you want to post the link to the Canettes Facebook page in the comments, please do so. Jody, if you want to post the link to any info for Bird Scooter in the comments to help promote and support you guys, please do so. This is a place where we love to gather and share information. So yeah, and I'm going to message you after this, and we're going to book a date for you and Mark. Maybe Friday if you're not busy. We'll might as well just book it while we're alive. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. What else is coming up? Okotoks Dogs game, if you're in our neck of the woods, for tomorrow night. So I love to do work. I work with the High River and District Healthcare Foundation. They're one of my favorite clients to work with, and we love promoting health and wellness in the community. And tomorrow night, the dogs have invited, I can't remember the number off the top of my head now. Kathy, I'll have to look on our notes. Did I write the number? Looking. 75, maybe? They've invited 75 of our healthcare team to come enjoy the baseball game tomorrow night. Ha! Look, I got it. 75. Sometimes I retain things. Kidding, I wrote it down on this piece of paper. So 75 of our healthcare workers are going to be honored at the baseball game tomorrow night, which is so very cool. Thank you to the Okotoks Dogs for that. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So if you're checking out that game, maybe you want to wear blue or something to support. I don't know if they have some sort of theme that I'm ruining now because I need to look it up online, but thank you for that. So give a little healthcare shout out for tomorrow. What else is coming up? I'm trying to think of something. I started to connect with another great organization called Sowing Seeds Canada. And they do incredible sewing schools around the world to help teach others sewing skills so that they can have their own businesses and make money and support their families in countries all across the world. And I'm really excited learning more about this. And we're going to be going on live. If you check out the Facebook page, Sowing Seeds Canada, we are going to be going live on that page tomorrow morning at 10. So following Virtual Coffee Club. And you can learn a little bit more about what they do. They're planning a really cool fundraiser, virtual fundraiser for this fall that I've been invited to be a part of. And I'm so excited about it. And so you can find out some more about that theme and what we're doing and some of the fun things. Guys, the live auction, which I'm not allowed to tell you about it yet, what it is. But it's like really, really cool. Really cool. So check out Sowing Seeds Canada for that. I'm really looking forward to that. What else is going on? We'll just give you like a what's coming up this week moment. Can you tell I miss our High River and when I would go online every week and tell you what was happening? I miss that so terribly. Yeah, I was just going to say that, Cheryl. There is a Bullarama in Rocky Ford, Alberta, coming up on Saturday night. They usually do an annual bull riding event, and they do it on the 30th of June normally. into the night, and then they set off fireworks July 1st at midnight. So it's kind of like the first kickoff to Canada Day for people. They moved it this year, obviously, due to COVID, but they will be having that Bullarama on Saturday night. There are tickets still available if you would like to come out for a bull riding event. Rocky Ford, if you're not sure, is just a hop, skip, and a jump outside of Strathmore, Alberta. And it's such a fun night. I love the Rocky Ford Lions Club. They are such a great group of community people, and they always plan so much fun. We've missed doing their rodeo the last couple of years. It's one of our favorite family rodeo weekends, but we're going to do that. Yep, more chuck wagon races happening in High River this weekend coming up. More music in the park. Bandstand Sundays, of course, in High River. Good morning, Ange. And yeah, lots of great things that we'll continue to talk about. Wherever you watch from, doesn't matter. Tell me what's happening in your community in the days to come and weeks to come, always. Even Jim and Buffalo and Shannon in North Carolina, we want to know what's happening in your neck of the woods too. We know you're in a bigger metropolis than some of us on here, but let us know what's happening in your community and we will share it. I apologize again for being a little bit late this morning, but hey, rolling out of an inflatable pub crawl weekend. I can't even say that. You're right. And I'm drinking a lot of water today. Have an amazing rest of your Monday, my friends. I really look forward to celebrating my birthday with you tomorrow morning. We will be on at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Vic is going to be our special guest for tomorrow morning. So we're going to talk about mental health and wellness, which you know is near and dear to my heart. So having that conversation on my birthday is going to feel great. And I just look forward to sharing in my special day with my special friends. So thank you again for being here. Cheers to you. Maybe got to find a new birthday mug for tomorrow. Hey, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.